Hello, besties, and welcome to another reaction. This one is called Martian Boogie. It's by a band called Brownsville Station, and it was requested for by the Graybeard Music Man. Let's go to Mars.
The other night, I was walking down the street. I was getting kind of hungry. I decided to get me something to eat. Now, I passed up all the chain franchise joints on Hamburger Row and stopped at a little greasy spoon place I always eat at called Eat. Sit and go. Get you one of those greasy hamburgers all peppered up, lay you up in the hospital for 10 days. So I ordered me up a couple of them grease bombs. Waitress brought them over, lifted up the bun, checked them out. Damn, no ketchup. So I nudged the guy sitting next to me at the counter. I said, hey, partner, how about passing the ketchup over? Suddenly, this little bitty green hand holding a ketchup bottle came into view. And I freaked. Because the guy sitting next to me was a Martian. Now, in 28 years of eating hamburgers, I ain't never run into no Martian. Not at 2:30 in the morning, and certainly not at a fine scarfing establishment like Eat. Well, he was sitting over there with a bunch of colored sticks on his plate, and I looked over at him and I said, what you eating there, boy? Crayons? And he said,
why no, they're Martian cigarettes. Here, try one.
Well, about half hour later, he looked over at me and smiled. Them old Martians ain't got but 2 teeth in their head. And he said,
how do you feel?
And I said, well, so good. Yeah, dude. Gonna boogie. Wow,
Before we get into that, man, interesting song, right? Sounds like something from maybe 70s. Yeah, I think 70s. I don't think this is the 80s. It's got that 70s vibe. I like it. It sounds like one of those bands that are so different. I don't imagine this being a big commercial song. I think it's one of those songs that will get around by word of mouth. Because it's usually so different. I love the Martian story, and the person who made this video as well has done a fantastic job because the video is very entertaining as well. I like it. It's brilliant, and there's about to be like a fantastic solo that I can hear, guitar solo. I'm looking forward to that as well. Let's get it. It's actually very, very good stuff. Because of the narrative, or the narration of this, of the song, right? You might want to like say to yourself, maybe it's a novelty song, but the musicianship here is fantastic. I love it. The guitarist, the drummer, the bassist, this are like top-notch musicians, man, and I like it. I don't think, for me personally, I don't think it's a novelty song personally. I think maybe it's just something that the band did that was unusual. I could be wrong, but I just think they sound too good as musicians to be like a novelty act. I think these guys are like creative, they're talented, and they think out of the box. But maybe some of you who remember this, will tell us more in the comment section.
Meanwhile, back at Eats, I was still thinking. I said, how come out of all the places you could have landed, you ended up here? He said,
Well, according to my lunar space map, this town here is supposed to be
the Boogie capital of the USA! So I asked him, I said, now where else you been, boy? And he told me.
Said I rocked him over and I rocked him down. Rocked him in the country, I rocked him in town. Rocked him from Memphis on up to Maine. Woke up a lady and she asked my name.
Told him the name was on till of my shirt. I said, Rocket Chair Martian don't have to work. Yeah, I feel so good. Yeah. Gonna boogie. Wow, ready. Martian boogie. Boogie woogie. Martian boogie. Right home.
That was the Martian Boogie. In case you were wondering what they listen to on Mars, now you know that they do boogie over there. They listen to rock and roll as well. Fantastic, man. That was like entertaining from the very, very first second all the way to the last 7 minutes, 2 seconds of the song. Fantastic stuff, man. I really enjoy that. As I said, I think those guys are great musicians because I really enjoyed their musicianship. The guitars, the drums, the bass line. Fantastic stuff. And the guy who was like on lead vocals as well, he was a great narrator. I enjoyed the humor that came with the song. Fantastic stuff. Really enjoy that. I hope you did as well, and if you did, as usual, please give the video a like for me, and I thank you for that. If it's your first time here today, welcome on board. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you come back again. Tell your friends, share it with your friends, and I hope you subscribe and become a part of the family. My name is Harry. Stay cool and stay safe out there. Most of all, stay beautiful in your heart and soul. I'm off to Mars now. I want to boogie.